Okay, so I've been meaning to do this vlog update yesterday and then all day today. Today would be day 8 post-surgery, if you count surgery day as day 0, which I think is the right way to count them. Um, just nothing, there's something weird going on with I'm a little extra red there. No big deal. Nothing to do with anything. Now, uh, updates. Let's see. Overall, not feeling awful. I'm not feeling great. Kind of run down, a bit sore and things. But, again, if I had the decision to do over again, would I do it? Yes, absolutely, in a heartbeat. But I am going to get into some details on the post-surgery healing process that are graphic of bodily functions, let's say. So if that makes you uncomfortable at all, tune out here and just know that I'm doing okay. And I am probably going to be interrupted by cats because that's life in this household anyway. So, sorry, I had to pause for Nom's delivery. Yes. Okay. Basically, the thing that I had expected to be the pain, the difficulty with recovery is the incisions and like a sore abdomen from the actual like the muscles of my abdomen from being cut open. And yet, sorry, you're getting bumped because somebody has decided that I must be cleaned at this exact moment. Okay, so I'll just sort of move you to here. The angle's really weird, I know, but at least where you aren't bumped as much. Okay, so that's what I expected to be the issue, but that is not actually the issue at all. The incisions hardly feel like anything, and the only time I notice any pain from the incision or my abdomen itself, whoops, again being licked, is if if I cough or have to throw up. On which topic? Coughing hasn't been too much, but I have had to throw up. When I was in the hospital, I threw up 3 times. Just too eager to eat, maybe, I guess, and it had to come back because it wasn't going down yet. But yeah, still, I was waiting for so long for the digestive system to get going again, and finally it's starting to get going. So yesterday it was like, hooray, I've had a poop, suddenly everything's supposed to be better, and it wasn't. And and you're so full of this gas that you think, well, okay, if I only had a few farts, as soon as I pass this sudden first bowel movement, then I'm going to pass all of this gas and feel way better. Except that's actually not true at all. I had 3 more bowel movements yesterday and a few bouts of flatulence, but nothing much. And there was still lots of pressure. It was still uncomfortable. And at one point I also threw up, which emptied my stomach. So in theory, you'd think that surely after 3 rounds of bowel movements plus throwing up, that my whole digestive system must be emptied, except it's not. So today it was 3 more rounds of visits to the bathroom, and I'm still feeling kind of bloated and gassy, and still a little bit nauseous here and there. So that's kind of shitty. To add insult to injury, just because, I think I mentioned my thrush, which is just an oral yeast infection. I've got medication for that we're working on. But last night, in the middle of the night, I thought it was maybe chilblains, could be the gout, we don't know. This weird thing where my toe swells up and gets really painful decided to show up as well, just because. So I went to see my doctor, and he gave me a prescription for some prednisone, which, bonus, is supposed to make me a little bit nauseous sometimes, and it will clear it up though. And then I had to go and wait for for some blood work for that, just because he wants to make sure what it actually is, which is nice to find out. But it did mean that I waited for over an hour at the lab to get blood work done, because of course the blood work has to be done while the toe is still swollen in order to see whatever might be in my system. And that tuckered me right the hell out. So I was supposed to go down to the Comic Expo, well, to the Stampede grounds to get my wristband exchanged for the Comic Expo, and I was so freaking exhausted, there was no way. So I came home, managed something to eat, had a nice long nap, feeling a lot better. But yeah, still, stomach's still a little weird, things like that. I mean, it's not the end of the world by any means. But yeah, and lots of headaches. Lots and lots of headaches. And I've got to get drinking more fluids. I'm noticing I'm not drinking as much water or juice as I was when I was in the hospital for some reason. And I'm definitely dehydrated, so I've got to work on that too. But yeah, I think that's it. That's my update. And yeah, if you want to see the grossness, here's the quick flash of my stomach. I'm going to twist you around now. Here's the top one. There we go. And the other one. So they look pretty okay. This one's, I know, a bit crusty gross because it needs to be showered again. But whatever, it's not a big deal. And I guess that's that. So there you go. That's my update.